All right, you guys, it's another fun day talking about. Do you know what we're talking about all week?
Bugs.
Bugs. It's bug week. Why do you think we're talking about bugs, Hugh?
Because it's
in the springtime. Because it's spring and
bugs are everywhere.
just like everything else, bugs come out, right? They want to be part of the nice warm weather too.
They get killed in the cold weather. So they come out in
in spring. Okay, I want to see what you guys know about bugs. Do you know what makes a bug? There are things. So, like mammals, what makes a mammal? Do you know?
Fur.
Well, hair, right? Because are we mammals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we don't have fur, right?
Yeah.
But we have live babies, right?
And
hair. We're not born from an egg, right? We're like a reptile.
And we don't have scaly skin. That'd be weird.
We're warm-blooded. We're not scaly. We have babies, not eggs. Like a reptile lays eggs. Right, Hugh? Reptiles are different than mammals, right? And insects, there are certain things that make an insect too, or a bug. So do you guys know what those are? Insects. There are certain things that make an insect an insect. Do you know what they are? Do you know what one of them would be?
Abdomen?
Yeah, they have 3 body parts. 3 body parts.
A head, abdomen, and
a head.
And the bottom part.
A thorax is the middle part. And an abdomen. Okay, so they have 3 abdomen. They have 3 body parts. What else? If you looked at a bug, what do you think would make it a bug, Hugh? What do you notice about bugs? They have 3 body parts.
They have 6 legs.
6 legs, you're right. A bug has 6 legs. What else makes a bug a bug?
Antennas.
They do. They have a set of antennae. All right. I wonder what else makes a bug. Do you think bugs fly?
Yes.
Yeah, they have wings, right? A set of wings.
Actually, I'm pretty sure every bug can fly.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure. Not actually. Well, even caterpillars, because they turn into butterflies.
They turn into butterflies, right?
Or they can fly because of their shells.
And then another thing that I read is that they have this hard shell.
Yeah.
It's called an exoskeleton. But bugs have those things on them.
Like the ladybug?
Like a ladybug. Yes. Ladybugs are beetles and beetles are bugs. So those are things that make insects. They have 3 body parts, 6 legs, a set of antennae, wings, and that hard shell. So today we are going to learn about, you guys know,
Dragonflies.
This is a dragonfly.
I like dragonflies.
I have a book about dragonflies. What I want you guys to figure out is if a dragonfly, as we're reading the book, don't answer it now if you already know, but as we're reading the book, I want you to investigate and see if a dragonfly is an insect. Let's see if this book tells us if a dragonfly
It has sparkly
is
wings.
an insect.
Very sparkly.
Right? Okay. We have a book all about dragonflies. So awesome. Dragonflies. Look at that cool picture of that dragonfly in the front.
It's like green into blue.
It's really pretty, right? Oh, my goodness. Our mystery is solved right away. Dragonflies are insects. Let's see how they are insects. But they are not flies. Dragonflies live near streams, lakes, and ponds. So they live near water. A dragonfly has a long abdomen. Oh, that makes something. An insect if it has an abdomen. Dragonflies can be blue, green, yellow, red, and other colors.
I saw one purple.
Some look spotted. You saw a purple one time?
Purple and blue ones.
So it seems like they could be any color of the rainbow. A dragonfly has 2 big eyes. Look at this. Hugh, can you see that? Those bold things on this side are its eyes.
Those looks like they have a ton of tiny eyes.
They look a little bit different than our eyes, don't they?
They look scary.
I bet they see a little bit differently than we do too.
I bet they see everything around them.
They can see all around without moving their heads. If our eyes were that big, I bet we could see all around too, right?
So if the predator was trying to attack it, could see it and fly away.
Uh-oh, here's another clue. A dragonfly has 6 legs.
That's cool how it has it on their head.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6
Looks like
legs.
it has 4 legs when you look at it at first and then you realize it has one grant.
But most dragonflies do not walk. They stand and rest on their legs. A dragonfly has big, strong jaws because a dragonfly is a predator. They use their jaws to catch and eat small insects. That is a really small insect.
Yeah.
Dragonflies do not bite people, so we don't need to be scared of them, right? We can see them at the pond, and sometimes they're really big and they're loud, but we don't need to be scared of them. They're not going to bite us. A dragonfly has 4 strong wings. Oh, another thing that makes an insect. Tiny lines called veins cover their wings. That looks just like a leaf, doesn't it? Leaves have veins too. Dragonflies rest their wings spread out. They rest with their wings all spread out. Dragonflies can fly as fast as some birds.
That dragonfly looks like it's golden.
It does. It's really sparkly. I've seen some dragonflies down near, like if we go to the pond, and they are really fast. They fly around really fast. Dragonflies can hover in place like a helicopter.
You know, it's like a hummingbird. They will flap their wings.
They can even fly backward.
Whoa.
Then dragonflies must rest. So that is super cool. This dragonfly stops to eat an insect it caught. Some people say dragonflies bring good luck. What do you think?
I think so.
What do you think, Hugh? Do you think a dragonfly could be good luck?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a scary bug to you? No? Hugh, can you tell me something you learned about a dragonfly in that story?
That it's an insect.
That it's an insect. It meets all of our things to be an insect, right?
Mm-hmm. And plus more.
And plus more. Mares, do you think you could draw us? Let's see if we can get all the body parts of a dragonfly. Come sit up here. Let's make sure. Let's see if we draw the parts of a dragonfly, if it will turn out to be an insect. Pick a marker there. So what do dragonflies have? We can even look at our puppet. This isn't totally correct, but yeah, it has a head. So draw a head. I wonder, Mares, if you could draw it. Do you need me to hold it up? Can you draw it like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What else does it have? If it's an insect, it has.
Body.
Yeah. It's gonna have a body. And then a really long, do you remember that word, Hugh? Really long abdomen. I wonder if that helps the dragonfly to balance. What do you think? That would be my guess, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so it has the 3 body parts. What else does it have?
Wings.
Yeah, how many wings?
4.
4 wings. You got it. Do you want to hold our puppet, Hugh? Make sure. Does that puppet have 4 wings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And antennas.
Antenna. Nice job.
And it means big eyes.
Oh, do you want to put the big eyes? Big eyes. It doesn't even need to move its head, does it? That's so
Wait, you
cool.
gotta draw the line.
Okay, we're still missing. Okay, we're still missing something that a dragonfly has 6 of.
Legs.
It has 6 legs. Can you add 6 legs? 1, 2. There you go. And then 2 on the other side. So it has 3 on each side, and 3 plus 3 is 6. I wonder, are we missing anything? Let's see. It has 3 body parts. It has 6 legs. It has antenna
Jaw.
and wings. It does have a strong jaw. Do you know how to draw that? You're a really good artist, so that's a good idea. That looks really good. Should we put a big star on your dragonfly? Thanks for helping us today. All right. Okay, you're gonna add, that's a nice picture of a dragonfly. And I think for art, our friends at home get to draw a dragonfly too. Excellent job, Mary. Okay, I have a funny book that I wanted to read you. And it is called Bugs for Lunch.
Ugh.
Do dragonflies eat bugs for lunch?
Yes.
Yeah. I
There
wonder,
are lots of other bugs.
if there's dragonflies in this book. We should read it and see.
Yeah.
So, see all the things that eat bugs for lunch.
There's a spider at the bottom.
Do you think there are people? Do people eat bugs?
Yes.
Do you think so?
Yes.
Let's find out.
I've seen people selling bugs to eat.
Have you read this story before?
Yes.
Bugs for lunch. Oh boy, Huey, ready? If your lunch was a bug, who could you be? Maybe a nuthatch at work in a tree. So I love the illustrations of this book, and they're showing bugs all over the place. So this nuthatch bird, what does it spy? What does it want to eat, do you
Little
think?
caterpillar things.
Looks like fuzzy little caterpillars it's got its eye on. Or maybe a spider trapping a fly. Well, I see those flies. In our book we learned, are dragonflies flies?
No.
Do you know how they got their name, dragonflies? Because the baby dragonflies, the little tiny ones, when they hatch out of their eggs, they look like dragons. And so that's how they got their name. And they fly, so dragonflies. Or you could be a bat catching bugs as it cruises the sky. Oh boy. I mean, that's a good thing that bats do, right? They eat
Otherwise,
those
we
bugs.
would be invaded by moths.
You might be a gecko. Look at that gecko. He's looking for some good. Oh, learned about those earlier this week.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Ladybugs.
Ladybugs. Or maybe a mouse eating the insects in somebody's house.
That's good for the person in the house.
She found a nice juicy fly. You might be a shrew. That's what this animal is called. Not just eating lunch, but snacking all day on bugs by the bunch.
That looks like a mole.
And there are a lot of bugs to eat. You could be a toad, zapping a fly with a flip of the tongue and the blink of an eye. Did you see a dragonfly on that page?
Yep.
Oh, uh-oh. Right there. I think
That's a weird frog.
it's a toad. It's a toad, and that toad is looking for some lunch. I wonder if he's going to eat the dragonfly next. Or maybe a mantis, ready to prey on any size insect that happens its way. So a praying mantis is a predator too, right?
It could eat a bat.
Do you think it could?
I think it can.
Oh, I've never heard of that, but I don't know.
Look, there's lots of
You might
dragonflies
be
on
a
that page.
trout at home in a brook, looking for insects that aren't on a hook. It's like, no thanks, doesn't want to get caught, but they're by the water, so of course there are
Yeah, look, there's a fishing hook right
dragonflies.
there.
There's a
He's
fishing
like
hook.
swimming away from it.
He says, no thanks, I don't want that. You could be a bear searching for honey, but finding that bees taste just as yummy.
The only place that bears can get stung on is their nose.
Is that where they feel it? Or maybe an aardvark whose tongue, long and sticky, slurps termites and ants that others think icky. Look at his tongue. Look at all
Those are
those
red
ants.
ants,
He's
I
like,
think.
jackpot.
TikTok.
You could be a plant that can't chase a fly, but just sits and waits for its food to drop by.
When it comes, and then it all
Have you heard of those plants?
What are
Predator
they
plants?
called?
they can eat bugs.
Their tongues can get out of the plant.
Do you know what this plant does? It opens up like this. And when that fly, it's really sticky in there. When that fly lands on it, then it closes. And that fly is stuck.
Like, they have
inside.
those things in a lot of shows.
And it just became lunch. Watch out. If your lunch was a bug, you were right, Mary. You might just be you, munching on insects, as some people do. Look at, what is she eating?
Dragonfly.
It looks like she's eating dragonflies. So people eat bugs too. I have never eaten a bug.
Bugs are very nutritious.
Is that what you've heard?
They're good for you.
My goodness. Bugs for lunch. Should we have that for lunch tomorrow?
No!
I don't think so. They are so fun to learn about, but I don't think I
If
want
you
to
ate
eat
a beetle, you'd probably have to take the stinger off so that it wouldn't poke you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, because we're not in preschool, but we're still having some preschool, right? I thought it would be fun to do one of the jobs that we normally do at preschool during our day. And it is, do you guys remember what this is called?
Counting jar?
The counting jar. Hugh, will you come up and let's do our counting jar job. Can you come sit right here? Okay, right up there. And let's, what do we have? What is in the counting jar first? Let's tell everyone.
Bugs.
Bugs, they're all bugs. So how we count is we're gonna take them all out. I'll hold them on my lap. Then let's count with you as you put them back in the jar. And when you put one in, we count it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
It's a dragonfly.
Okay. One,
There's another dragonfly.
2,
There's another one.
3,
There's another.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
13, I think.
It was 12. We dropped in there. Do you
Well, I
think?
think I dropped 2 at a time.
Okay, so you think it was 13?
Yeah.
Well, I
I
think
think it was.
I think it was 12, buddy.
Yeah.
But let's see. We're gonna do a math problem later to make sure. So, do you know how to write a 12?
Yes.
Okay, come write a 12 on our board. What number goes first if you're writing a 12?
1.
A 1, and then what number comes next?
A 2.
A 2. Oh my goodness, a giant 12. That looks awesome. Should we show everyone else? Woohoo, he's right. 1 and a 2 makes 12. Just like Mary's 12. Oh, can I borrow your marker? Okay, I'll get a different one. Oh, okay. So just like Mary's dragonfly picture, I'm gonna put a star on it because it is so amazing. Good job on that. Okay, now let's double check to see if there are 12. Hugh, you're not done. Come back up. Okay. Now you said there were bugs in here. Let's see. So you said there were dragonflies, right? All right, I'm gonna pull out all the dragonflies. And then, do you know what bug that is? It's a beetle. Do you know that a ladybug is a beetle?
Yep.
So my goodness, so there are beetles in
I
there.
read that on one of his books yesterday.
Yeah, he did when he was reading and doing his schoolwork. So we have dragonflies. We have beetles, which we talked about earlier this week. And then what are these, Hugh?
Caterpillars.
Caterpillars. What do caterpillars turn into?
Butterflies.
Butterflies, they do amazing things and turn into a butterfly. So now, let's see, Hugh. All right, let's see if we have 12 things in here. Let's see if that number is correct. So what I need you to do is count how many dragonflies we have.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So there were 4 dragonflies, okay? And how many beetles were there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Plus 4. Okay. And then how many caterpillars were there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Another 4. Okay, let's see if we can add these 3 4s together. I'm going to make 4 dots for each one. Let's see if we can do this gigantic math problem. Whoa.
I'll count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, but we added all of our bugs in there and they added up to
12.
just like the number you wrote. We were right. Yes, Mary.
Another problem could be 4 times 3 equals 12 too.
Right? That's advanced though. If we have 4 sets, we have 3 sets of 4. That also equals 12. Husey, excellent math. Good job. And I love that we had the bugs that we talked about this week. So 4 beetles, ladybugs, 4 dragonflies, and 4 caterpillars that will turn into butterflies. Can we put them all back in here? All right. And then for our friends at home, let's wave and say, thanks for learning with us today. See you later. Have a good week.